Are you a dog person, a cat person, or both? I bet this episode will surprise you. It is about animal behavior and been extracted from theguardian.com. The title is Cats Appear to Grieve Death of Fellow Pets, Even Dogs, Study Finds. U.S. researchers say findings challenge view that cats are antisocial and suggest bereavement may be universal. Cats are often considered aloof, independent, and fickle in their affections. But research suggests they also show signs of grieving after the death of another pet in the same household, even when it is the family dog. Some cats struggled to sleep, went after food, or made yowling noises. Others were more needy around their caregivers or went off their favorite games, owners reported. The team behind the work said the findings challenged the view that cats were antisocial and suggested that the psychological experience of loss might be universal. They, the cats, engaged less in sleeping, eating, and playing, but more in seeking attention from humans and other pets, hiding, spending time alone, and appearing to look for their lost companions, the authors from Oakland University in the U.S. wrote in their study, which was published in Applied Animal Behavior Science. Mourning is a well-established phenomenon in the animal kingdom, with elephants, dolphins, and chimpanzees, for example, performing complex behaviors such as guarding the body of a companion after death. A recent study by Italian researchers suggested the phenomenon extends to dogs, who displayed behavior changes when another dog in the household died. However, the Oakland University research said it was less obvious that a cat would display signs of bereavement. Whereas dogs descended from pack animals might reasonably respond more strongly to the death of a conspecific, cats under human care have adapted to live among conspecifics, and their capacity to respond to the loss of a companion warrants further study, the authors wrote. In the latest study, the caregivers of more than 450 cats who had another pet, either a cat or a dog, that died recently were asked about the living cat's behavior. In about 2/3 of cases, the deceased pet was another cat and the rest were dogs. Unlike dogs, we tend to think that cats are aloof and not social, Professor Jennifer Bonk, a comparative and cognitive psychologist at Oakland University and a co-author of the work, told the Times. However, she noted, in the wild, cats tended to band together and form hierarchies. I think we've been mischaracterizing them, Bonk added. The study suggested that cats were more profoundly affected the longer they lived with their fellow pet, but witnessing the death and the number of pets in the home did not have any impact. Time that companion animals spent together engaged in daily activities predicted greater grief-like behaviors and fearfulness, while more positive relationships between the surviving and deceased animals predicted decreases in sleeping, eating, and playing, the study said. While the results support the idea that cats grieve, an alternative possibility is that owners are projecting their own heartache onto the surviving pet. Consistent with this hypothesis, caregivers who experience greater grief were more likely to report increases in their surviving cat's sleep, spending time alone, and hiding following the death, they wrote.